black. Here we go. Another showdown.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Craig Brumstreet. It's quarterfinal talk in the CFP.
What?
And let's get it going.
Oh.
Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Little bit, little.
Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. And the pass is incomplete.
Last second.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Okay, you're hurt. Okay, back out.
Big throw by the quarterback on the RPO. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it from the gun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And here he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
A little bit of a lag.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs.
Talking about that last guy against the lunch? Goal line?
Touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
I said, you talking about the guy that's on the goal line?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oh, and covered before I threw it.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff to the back. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got
Why my dude's running like he got concrete in his feet?
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, huge
I don't
play by
blame
this
you.
offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught.
What?
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and
right.
catch. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup
Okay.
because he has the size where he's very.
I was like, he was like laying with the ball on his stomach. I was like, hold up.
Run a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Why did my God
Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That was a good read.
Add the lead now in the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people fear running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. They pressure and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Design quarterback run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Texas Tech has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken
I thought you broke through that.
This is a solid game. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right
Got by
there.
like 6 inches.
Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that
All you
back
needed.
threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. He'll
hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offense. Lining up to try the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback
Fuck
and
your kicker.
receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here
You
for
missed
this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Making people miss. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press
Dude!
it, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a
Yeah, you
miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver
Everybody
that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Here we are. Second and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This time a completion. Tackle made after a big play. All the way to 27.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Volunteers looking to keep this drive moving. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Right through it.
Come on, man.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
They gotta fix that in the next game.
Job of opening up the holes. Anytime you
Getting stuck on your lineman and like can't break off of them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Run quickly. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
That window was small and I knew it. That was a small window.
Defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PHC up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. On the move now.
What the hell is my dude doing?
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Look, my dude literally just standing there. What? And then he just falls to his knees?
Doing a nice job of moving
What are you,
him
a
around.
fluffer?
The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Intercept the ball, something.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard
17
gain,
so
second and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I'm having weird shit happen on my end.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot.
At least we're both having weird stuff happen. It's not just one way.
You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away.
Nice kick.
And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where
Some of the animations in this game just make me laugh. Like you hit me, and then we both like pause, and then
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Yoink.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The Sox able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down.
I had to get rid of it.
Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, my God.
The ball is caught.
I didn't get it anyway. Don't worry. You never get the forward momentum. Forward progression.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down.
My guy said, no.
Defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here.
What the hell are you doing back there waving up to the sky?
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They're dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. A handoff to the back.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about. You hit your lineman, you get stuck.
But it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's wide open. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear.
Let me just take you to the sideline.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Nothing in first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Tailback test the
oh my God.
Defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that.
First time we played, I was getting all the penetration I needed. This time, completely the opposite.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You know damn well.
Told us this is mine.
I
ain't even got to say it. You know damn well.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his head up. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
It was.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
That was coming straight to me. You can barely even see your dude.
Set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it to the wideout.
What?
Incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They shouldn't have dropped the ball.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Which one?
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Snags a good throw. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or
breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20.
I almost ran out of bounds as I was watching you.
Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do.
You were expecting me to cut back.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Texas Tech has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive.
This has been probably one of the weirdest games between us.
Let's check out the game summary before we move on.
All the weird-ass animation stuff. Glitch here, glitch there, weird things with the guy. It's just odd.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting
I feel like I'm in clown school.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I try to take your head off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Motion now from the tight end.
The hell? I don't think I've ever seen that. You get stuck in motion because you run into your own guy.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the grab. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a
like
great
to know where my
day throwing
defender
football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Shooting clock with the running game. Nothing doing in that play. Big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Receiver makes the grab. Physical run earns the
I was
first down.
done making mine on my
Another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Come on! That's what we need.
Second down coming.
We need that thing you just put your hands on.
Touchdown to the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A desperation throw here. Breaks into the open.
Oh. 88's going to catch me, though.
That's the
Slow
last
ass
thing
safety.
that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football.
That
keep
will happen
clock
at times.
moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making the play, scoring, and scoring quickly. It's desperation time. They make the tackle, but not before
No, please
solid
do.
gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
That was close.
Still no answer for
That was
machine.
close. That was close.
So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes,
I had to wait for him to make his break.
serious weapon
And
that
you
they can utilize, and they just
almost
get right
paid
there.
for that.
BAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. And he's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Now they'll run it on the toss. He finds some space. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Do or die.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Push me out of the way. Push me out of the way. That on you.
Offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
On offense.
Ball there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving.
How you?
Especially
Wait, for
with
you?
the lead in the 4th quarter. You got a big decision
Pushing
here
me
on
out of the
3rd down
way.
short.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right.
Holy shit, we're still in it.
Stopped him short on 4th down, and the door is open. Defense takes over. We could have a dramatic finish now.
You should have known the way this game is going. That was not a good idea. I was actually surprised the first one didn't get you.
Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Caught by the receiver.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Way too much time left.
And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I should have went down cross
We've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
And now here comes the point after attempt. DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. punt near the sticks. It's Thompson. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
First down, we're going to throw the ball.
I didn't even see him. Holy hell.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory.
I was like,
first down to the 45.
I was like,
This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight
I had
spots
no
all
clue
game
you were
long.
there.
Here we are,
None.
late in the game. He needs to
Only
continue
thing I
to
saw
play
was
with
this
that
big red
consistency.
thing come
That's
out the
a great
ground.
example he's up to it.
Catch the ball.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's a fly to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that off his excellent receiver.
I should have picked
We
that.
know it's not an easy job to go out
And
and
my
catch
dude-
passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
I tried to. Nah, there's a huge window for him.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught, completion. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that defender
It's been an
deserves the
odd game
ball for that
from the start,
game-sealing
too.
play. Now, all there is to do is run out the
Good
clock
game, bro.
and walk out of here with a W.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs,
Woo!
it's
Talk about an odd game.
This is a
That was
crucial
weird.
W. Great performance, but now the stage
That was
gets even
weird.
bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The